And what is going on, guys? You're listening to the Realest podcast, and this is the Backlash Result Show Edition. Now, last time I asked if there was any audio issues, if there was anything like that, and guess what? There was a lot. I want to apologize for that in our first prediction show. We also had some... It also wasn't picking up this microphone that you hear right now, so that actually was bad because I had a football game in the back. We could have gotten into a lot of trouble. So before we start, obviously there's some people that don't know the outcome, and there's some people that do. Actually, most do, if you're listening. There's one stat or statistic. I can't say it. Tongue twister.
Statistic.
Yeah, tongue twister for me. Like, I don't know why. So I want to read something for you guys about AJ Styles. I can't speak for Kyle, but I'll speak for myself here. I think AJ Styles is the best wrestler to ever live. Yes,
Damn.
Better than Hulk Hogan, better than Stone Cold Steve Austin, better than anyone. And here is why. What wrestler, by The Rock, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, any of them, can say this? AJ Styles winning means that he is a NWA, TNA, IWGP, and WWE World Champion. Sit down for a second and think about that. How many wrestlers can say that? And I'm pretty sure, Kyle, he's been a Ring of Honor champion too.
I'm not 100%. I'm going to try looking that up right now and see if I can find that. Because I think he might have been.
And New Japan, right?
Yeah, that's what IWGP is.
Think about that. Just think about that. Again,
He's climbed the mountain on every single promotion he's been in.
Bella says way better than earlier. Thank you. I like I said, I had the mic set and I did not know that it was picking up the laptop. I understand if there was some unhappiness. And again, if you're just tuning in, my question for you guys, well, not a question. I want you guys to sit down and think about this. AJ Styles. Well, first off, I want you guys to think about this. I consider him the best wrestler of all time. Again, think about it. About these wrestlers like Stone Cold, all of them. He has won the NWA, TNA, IWGP, and WWE World Champion. A lot of lag, though. I apologize if there is a lot of lag. See, the internet where I'm at, not all great, so I do apologize if there is lag. I really, really, really do. So, what did you guys think of?
I thought it was a good show.
I thought it was better than I would have thought, because I thought it was just going to be like a semi-decent show kind of thing, but I thought it was great. I thought it was like a great show, yeah.
What was match of the night for you guys?
Good question. I would say the main event. I think the main event was definitely the main event. Better than any other match on the card. I was surprised that other ones though on the card were better than I was expecting. Like the IC match was much better than I was expecting it to be.
See, that's hard for me. I mean, there was a lot of matches that I enjoyed, like the Intercontinental Championship match. The problem with the AJ Styles match is it was 95% AJ Styles, 5% Dean Ambrose. You know what I mean? It's just... Dean Ambrose stepped it up towards the end there, but AJ Styles, he really sold the match. So, I mean, for me, I'm going to say the Intercontinental Championship match. I mean, I love the AJ Styles match, but I mean, the only thing that really upset me there was Dean, his performance.
So we have some people in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
I'm just going to say where Dolph Ziggler and AJ Styles. Yeah, I'm just going to make a little shout out to my sister real quick for calling AJ Styles, or Dolph Ziggler AJ Styles. And,
this is very true.
Yes, it's hilarious. But Dolph and Miz, man, they carried. Oh, it's hilarious, man. When Dolph Ziggler's music hit and he started coming out, all of a sudden my sister goes at the top of her lungs, "Ah, that's AJ Styles!" Oh no! It's
God.
Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, that's depressing.
She's
So
gonna come running in this room and hit me any minute.
So before we go on, people in the chat, Bella and Juan, have given their thoughts on what match of the night was. Juan says Dean versus AJ was his match of the night, and Bella says Heath Slater's match for sure. I will say this:
I can't agree.
creatively and decision making wise,
Good decision. Yeah.
this has been 100% a great outcome for decision making. I think every match was done correctly. By the way, Kyle, guess what? We did it first today.
I think I know what you're talking about. What did we do?
We all went perfect.
Yeah, dude, we all the same prediction. We went 6 for 6. I'm so happy, dude. Oh man.
We went 6 for 6, man. The first.
I was worried about the main event. I did not think we were going to get the main event right. I thought Dean was going to end up retaining and just move on with his run, but no, they gave AJ the championship. I'm so unbelievably happy.
I'm not going to lie.
He deserves it.
When he got out of the calf crusher, I thought, Dean's going to win this.
Yeah, you even said it.
Very true. And the stream has froze.
Yeah, my sister just warned us that the stream is froze.
There we go.
Is it back up?
As of right now, we are.
All right.
I think.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. Again, this is all it's not new for us, but again, the internet is not all great. So we do have technical issues. I'm going to be trying to do some new things for our other shows. I do not know when our next show will be. We have a lot to talk about when it comes to that stuff behind the scenes. But what do you guys think about Heath Slater and Rhino being tag team champion?
I think it's great. I think they can make it work, definitely. I mean, Rhino and Heath Slater haven't been obviously big name. I mean, Rhino used to be a big name, yeah. But lately he's been kind of a pushover, whatever kind of thing. Heath Slater has gotten a huge rise lately, and I really think they've been doing great lately. The crowd loves them both, especially Heath. They love their story. They love how they wrestle, all this. I mean, the match tonight was a little bit lackluster because I just didn't like how the whole match was basically Heath getting the shit kicked out of him. And the last 2 or 3 minutes, it was like, okay, let's kick it into gear and make it a real match. That's what I didn't like about it. Still,
it was more of it was storytelling.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. It was more storytelling. He's getting the shit beat out of him. This is for a contract, yada yada yada. Then he ends up winning, and he gets a double wide trailer. So
and a double wide.
I'm okay with the outcomes. I'm okay with Ziggler not being IC champion. I think The Miz has deserved to keep it with these promos he's cutting. I still don't think his matches are the greatest.
I thought tonight he did a lot better though. Tonight he had a whole different style, and it was really different. I know he was trying to the drop kicks in the corner. He was mocking Daniel Bryan kind of thing, but I thought tonight he had a way different style than normal.
Right. The way with what they're doing, it really seems like they're hinting at Daniel Bryan making a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what do you guys think about the 6-pack challenge? I mean, as a pay-per-view as a whole, it was shorter than normal. It really was.
Yeah, it ended a lot earlier than most pay-per-views.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It ended, 30 minutes to an hour before?
Right. Well, I mean, the 6-pack challenge, 11, it was interesting. I mean, I was a little sour about who got eliminated at which position. Would Alexa Bliss get eliminated first?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I was digging on her Harley Quinn outfit, though. That was
yeah,
cool.
that was interesting.
And I do want to say again, if the stream is freezing or if we're lagging again, I do want to apologize. I'm very big on things sounding and looking professional, and I know that with everything that's going on right now, that I guess you could say it doesn't, but again, I do want to apologize. Man, the 6-pack challenge, it seems it was sloppy in my opinion. It was I don't know. I'm going to get more in depth here, and I'll do this with all the matches. I thought it looked sloppy. I really do. I think it was sloppy. Some of them, it seemed like they were. It seemed rushed. If you want my God honest opinion.
They had the time for it. I mean, they could have let that match go on a little bit longer instead of putting on that Bray Wyatt versus Kane match.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. I actually got kind of excited. I was like, "Oh, someone's going to debut," and then bam, and I was like,
that's what I
"Oh."
was hoping. I was like, "Oh, someone's gonna come out." But yeah, I mean, the Divas match, the women's match was kind of weird. Like the one move that I noticed that was like, oh my god, they botched it was Naomi trying to do like a skin the cat thing and then like head scissors on the tie to take her out of the ring. That was horrible. Oh my god. I mean, props to her. Naomi's an amazing athlete, but that was horrible.
I'm gonna disagree with you there. I mean, she was a good athlete. Did you see her tonight? I mean, Blake said it. I said it. She was lazy. 90% of the moves that she did was lazy. She didn't.
But 10% of them was like a springboard outside the ring, which I've never seen a woman do.
Well,
I've never seen anyone do that.
Well, that springboard itself was lazy. She sort of just jumped up on the ropes and fell over. She didn't really springboard.
Some of the things she did, it seemed like she didn't sell.
Well, yeah, but no one else has done it, though. That's the thing. That's what I just thought cool about it. That, she's doing a move that no other woman has done.
Nikki was going to do a flying move out there. Thank God that she didn't. She would have pulled a Sasha Banks and been done. That would have been her career. She would have folded herself up like an accordion.
Well, I do want to say this, though. The outcome, good outcome. Becky winning, she deserved it. I also want to say that we're going to see Nikki Bella and Carmella wrestle, more than likely at No Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I thought Alexa Bliss was pretty strong tonight. She was in the ring like 90% of the match.
Well, it's also understandable for it being, what's it called? For the pay-per-view being 30 minutes to an hour short. It makes sense because, you have 6 of your wrestlers doing a match. You have 3 tag teams working for 1 belt. And then you have... and then you have, a few singles. You also have Randy Orton, who really didn't wrestle. You have John Cena, who wasn't there. Just a bunch,
Yeah, it's a lot to do.
So.
And, with the whole situation with Randy Orton, we heard from the grapevine that he wasn't going to be wrestling. And WWE decided to not post that. They decided to run their own story angle for it, which, I think it would have been better just to say, on WWE.com that he, couldn't wrestle because the doctors didn't clear him. And let's face it. I mean, the 3 of us know. I mean, the reason why Randy Orton didn't wrestle tonight was because the doctors did not clear him, which isn't surprising considering the injury that he sustained with Brock Lesnar.
Right. Again, I do want to apologize for the stream. If it is lagging or if it, messing up.
I think we're still
it's lagging. I'm like keeping an eye on it over here. Just trying to make sure. What about the IC title match? What'd you guys think?
I thought it was great. Like, I really thought it was a lot better than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be like kind of a lackluster match. But especially because how we saw Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam with him and Dean, which was an absolute it was a shit show. Tonight, it was crazy because that IC title match did 1,000 times better than the main event of SummerSlam, than that SmackDown match, that SmackDown World Title match, and it was great. I mean, I was surprised by it. The Miz did great. Dolph Ziggler did great. I loved the match. Every minute of it was great.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing too, because the Miz, his whole storyline right now is that he wants to add prestige to the title again. He wants to be known as the champion, the best champion that's ever held that title. And you know what? Lately, he's delivered. When it comes to the promos, when it comes to the match, he has delivered. And that's something that we haven't really been able to say about Miz, in a very long time, if ever. But, it's interesting to see Miz in this light when he's always played the cowardly, sly heel. And now you're seeing not only the cowardly heel where he has his wife helping him win the match. But you're seeing more of a strong heel persona, because The Miz was going in really hard. He wasn't doing anything really cowardly. Just like AJ Styles, he got the win via interference of some way. Like with the referee getting knocked out, and with Maurice spraying Dolph Ziggler in the face with that pepper spray, So I mean, it's interesting to see Miz in that light, to where he's taking on a different persona in order to add prestige to the SmackDown Intercontinental title.
Yeah, and I'm glad. Like we were talking about on the pre-show about how like on Talking Smack when Daniel Bryan talking about his style and that kind of thing. I don't think that was like everything he said on there. I don't think that was fully scripted. I think that like he was legitimately pissed off. And tonight we saw a whole different style from him that like we did not see before. Because normally like he's got to admit too, his style is like more of like afraid to get hit, like more of a cowardly style, that kind of thing. Where tonight he was a lot more aggressive, and I was happy about it. He did like submission holds, a bunch of wrestling holds. It was great to see. It was a whole different Miz, and I want to see more of that. I love the Miz we have now. How he had like the way he plays a heel, his whole character kind of thing. I love that. But tonight we saw like a whole different version of him, and it was great. It was a whole different thing, and the match was overall great. I loved it.
Okay, so hang on. So we are having some stream issues. The stream is lagging a lot. So this is what we're gonna do. Me, Andrew, and Kyle are gonna go and pre-record this. We're not gonna be doing it live because the live stream is messing up, and instead of just having these issues and you guys not being able to hear, what we're going to do is we're going to have a pre-recorded show. It will be up tonight. I apologize, Kyle and Andrew, for jumping in. We're going to have to go over this again, but it's probably what's best instead of keeping the show going and having it at the quality it is right now, which is not great. So be sure to tune in tonight. We will be back shortly.